The Clay County Sheriff's Office is investigating the death of a man from Mantee who was found shot on a county road in the Una community early Saturday morning. According to the sheriff there, Eddie Scott, 24-year-old Dedrick Griffiths has been arrested in this homicide investigation. Witnesses say the victim was chased in his vehicle from a local club. They say after being shot at multiple times, he then ran off the road and exited his car before collapsing on the side of the road.
Yeah, the victim has been identified as Ronald Bean. Sheriff Eddie Scott says changes to the county's nightclub ordinance are helping his investigators identify witnesses and possible suspects. Shawanda Jones has more on how that ordinance has introduced some impartial witnesses that don't hold back from law enforcement.
Over the weekend, a body was found here on the Clay Chickasaw County Road, but the sheriff suggests that the altercation actually began behind me at C's Place. It's a local nightclub here in the Una area.
Because of our new ordinance that required our clubs to upgrade their security systems, we now have good video that's kind of giving us really a good push in the right direction as far as this investigation.
Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott pushed for the ordinance in the aftermath of the March 3rd mass shooting, which happened at another nightclub in the county. It was passed a month later. While the added security did not save the life of Ronald Bean Saturday night, Sheriff Scott says he hopes it could help find his killer.
We get into with 300 people there, as in the last shooting, no witnesses, nobody that would come forward and give us any information. So I knew that in order for us to be able to get the answers we need, it was going to have to be through the security systems. A picture says 1,000 words. And as right now, as we're seeing, it's paying off.
Sheriff Scott has a stark warning for the multiple suspects he believes are responsible for the death of Ronald Bean.
Right now, we pretty well believe we know who the suspects are. So I'm just going to say to these individuals, you know who you are. We will be coming for you, so I advise you go ahead and turn yourselves in.
Sheriff Scott expects warrants to be issued within the upcoming days. Telling your story here in Clay County, Shawanda Jones, WCBI News.
And the sheriff expects more arrests to be made. If you have any information, additional information, you can contact the Clay County Sheriff's Department.